Many of you have noticed that over the past few years, the Rose City item catalog has gotten cheaper and cheaper. Supply and demand has crashed the economy. The average wall-mounted TV used to sell for $4,500 and now only sells for $250. So, why is it that all of a sudden the cost of living in Rose City has gotten significantly smaller? Well, the answer to that may surprise some of you. It all boils down to the rivalry between the Samsung and Viewport companies. Each sells their own personal computers or PCs and TVs. However, when the Samsung company, owned by Cube, lowered their prices exponentially, Viewport slowly began to die and fall out of business. It seemed like it was all over for the Never Trust Bob. But just as all hope seemed lost, Viewport hit a breakthrough. The prices of their electronics began plummeting. However, over time, citizens began to notice that right around the time Viewport's prices dwindled, the notorious Rose City mob run by Shady Sam hit a spike in productivity and money. So what caused the sudden change in direction that the Viewport company took, and for what reasons did the Rose City crime ring improve seemingly overnight? Well, as I previously mentioned, the citizens of Rose City began unraveling the puzzle. It was discovered that the never-opening Pagetti's was a front for criminal operations and money laundering. For a certain period of time, there was nothing the police force could do about the bad situation. Crime overran Rose City, but mostly worked in the shadows. All hope was lost for a home without crime. Months later, one of the very few detective agencies left working on the Rose City mob case discovered multi-million-dollar transactions between an offshore Viewport account and the criminal underground. In a police interview with Never Trust Bob, he was recorded stating that, "I did what had to be done. The company was dying. It felt like what I imagined the death of a child to be like. The reasons behind the high prices of Viewport products was due to the constant thievery of our products. There was no way to sell when the customer could buy one television and just copy-paste their house to duplicate it. We were dying as a company. So yes, I paid large sums of money to the Rose City mob in order to save my business. I'm not a criminal, I'm just a man who's tired of being taken advantage of." Many people empathized with NTB after his statement, but unfortunately the law was required to put him away. The company is still heavily under the influence of the mob, but sadly, at this point, there is no legal action that can be taken. It's scary to see how easily the Rose City crime syndicate can motivate and control big companies, but it's important to never give up on hope. Rose City is strong and we'll get through this. The elections for mayor are coming up on the 25th of January, so don't forget to vote. Hopefully, whoever is elected can put an end to this crime wave. Anyways, this has been the Rogue Global RoShow, starring yours truly, George Hellstone. Good night, Rose City.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know, tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song.